Lofa, look at this. We got Jordyn Brooks joining the meeting from the facility, fresh off of a walkthrough. Jordan, thanks for taking the time, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for having me on. Absolutely.
Hey, first of all, right off the bat, just congratulations to you, man. Working your way back off that injury. I mean, your timeline was longer. I mean, just coming back like that, man, it's just is amazing.
Yeah. I just keep telling people the same thing. Like, I thought I did the normal protocol, like rehab protocol. I didn't feel like I did anything extraordinary. And God did the rest, honestly. And so I'm gonna continue to give God his credit because without him, honestly, coming back that fast wouldn't have been possible.
Yeah, it was really incredible. I mean, I know I had a long injury history, my man. And what was the process like for you going through it? Because I know for me, the biggest thing coming out of it, I got emotionally stronger, more so than physically, and how special was just getting back on that field for the first time? Can you explain that feeling, that process, what it felt like to be out there in front of the 12s again?
That feeling was crazy for me. I got emotional like right before the game because I'm thinking to myself like, "Hey, I'm really back out here." And I only honestly had maybe 2 practices with pads on, and I'm about to play a real game right now. And so, after missing OTAs and all the training camp and then just being out for 7 months, like, I don't know, it was surreal to me, but it was also, like another, emotion pulling out of me was just being happy to, like, be playing football. I know
Totally.
you know, Lo, for, like, just sitting on the sidelines and watching guys, watching them compete, that's probably the worst thing, if you're a true competitor, and so, for me, watching them all training camp was hard. It was hard. So,
Yeah.
being out there for the first time was great.
Yeah, it tears at the heart, man. It's special to be back there with your brothers, like you're saying, and you rattled off 12 tackles. I mean, possibly even look faster. How did it feel being out there, as terms of like game feel and being back in the environment?
It felt great. I'll be honest with you, like, that first drive, I was scared. I was scared, and what I mean by scared is just like, "Man, damn, I'm really out here. My knee isn't gonna be alright." So you definitely gonna have those thoughts. Like, I'd be a liar to tell you if I didn't have those thoughts at first. But, luckily, the first drive was like 20 plays, and so eventually I got settled in and I stopped thinking about it. But, it felt good after that. It really did.
Well, speaking of emotions and thoughts and everything, how's the vibe in the building? What's the mood around the team right now going into week 2 in Detroit?
I think the mood is what it should be. Nobody's super down on themselves, but nobody's happy go lucky at the same time. And I think having Bobby back has um, done us a lot as far as getting the mood and the vibe right in practice for us to go out and attack this week.
Mm.
When you bring that type of voice back in and influence, the young guys really cleave onto that and they understand the importance of what a Wednesday practice means and what a Thursday practice means. And we got to kill these 2 days because, the opponent that we have, they're not, they ready. They're ready to go. And so
Mhm.
the vibe is
Yeah,
good. The vibe is what it should be.
Well, the vibe in Detroit is going to be off the hook. CJ Gardner Johnson, he brought up these ski masks, and Amazon is sold out of these blue ski masks, and all these Detroit fans are going to be wearing them. And he said in his quote that he wants the Lions to be villains, but from a Seahawk fan perspective, I mean, I want my Seahawks to be villains and go in there and ruin this party for these guys, right?
Yeah. That's the mindset that we're coming in with. Um, I know it's a long season and 17 games, but nobody wants to start 0-2. And so it's kind of desperation mode right now. It's like we got to win this one. And it starts by the way that we prepare. I know some guys right now, it's lunchtime, they're meeting right now. It's serious business. And we know that the team that we're playing, um, they mean business as well. And so it'll be
Mhm.
a fun matchup. It's gonna be a great environment to go in there and play. It's gonna be loud just how we like it. And so I can't wait to go compete.
Well, Lofa and I were talking about before you got on, that kind of experience going on the road. Like me as an actor, we get to go shoot stuff on location sometimes. You guys have away games, but like sometimes Lofa, and you were talking about it, you kind of circle the wagons or get with your guys and go have dinner. And it's kind of, you guys can get real tight on the road from a chemistry perspective, kind of vibe.
Yeah, Brooksy, I don't know about you, but as much as it's fun playing at home, with the 12s and how electric that environment is, I love nothing more than taking my defense on the road and special teams. Got to pack your defense and your special teams and help your offense out, because it's going to be a long day for the offense in terms of crowd noise and having to adjust to those variables. But I love nothing more than going there and shutting them up, just silencing the crowd. So I look forward to seeing what you guys got planned. And I know, they're a tough team. What kind of, from their offensive perspective, have you seen that they've done really well?
Yeah, they block really well. They got a good O-line. They got a good running game. And they also got some receivers that can make plays. I think they're well-rounded all the way. They mix up a lot of their personnel, so they'll come out in 11, they'll come out 12, 21, 21H, and they'll try to, get us kind of thrown off with the personnels, but a lot of it is the same look, just depending on who they got a tight end.
Different guys, right?
But they're well-rounded just from watching tape. So it's going to be a fun matchup, like I said. But I think if we do our part, we'll be just fine.
Man, well, we're looking forward to watching it, man.
To Brett's point, do you guys have any, you and Bobby and the linebackers, do you guys have any rituals in terms of like linebacker dinner or when you go on the road or anything that you guys might do?
Yeah. I mean, we kind of do it during the week.
Okay.
Like every Tuesday, get up here on the off day. Linebackers, we got to meet. We got to watch tape, bring in food, kind of in a relaxed setting, but we still breaking down ball. And then Wednesday morning, we got to be the first in the building. That'd be at 5:30 in the morning. Watch some more tape, get a lift in, and make sure that we starting the day off right. You got to lead the pack.
Nice.
And so, and in road games, we're gonna try to switch something up this year. Bobby being back, his second stint, so we're gonna try to mix something up. So we'll see what that's like on the road games. Like you said, the road is always fun. I think it's always an opportunity to get closer with each other, especially like on the back of the plane, like everybody playing cards, talking, watching film together. So I like the road vibes. Hopefully that can work to our benefit.
How about you personally before a game? Lofa and I always talk about like you might not be superstitious, but you might be a little stitious. You got something that you do personally before each game?
I think everybody get a little superstitious. Like you never want to break that routine that you got, or a certain thing that you do. I try to break out of that, but most of the thing I do is just make sure that the little things, it's the smallest things, like make sure I make up my bed, you know what I'm saying? Like right after I wake up, just make up my bed, make sure I pray, listen to a certain song. So it's the same song I've been listening to for like the past 5 years. So
what's your jam
in there, man? I can't get that away.
Okay. Mine was Can't See Me by Tupac. I know he's a little older, but Can't See Me.
What's the vibe on it, Jordyn? You want to give us, what's the genre at least?
It's not even, you wouldn't even believe what it is. It's like, I'll tell you what it is. Right. It's like, it's almost like small music. It's not even a song. It's small music. But really what it is, I get too worked up sometimes to where I need to calm down. And listening to that music kind of evens me out. So
nice.
So I don't know if Pete used to show a video every year about Kobe Bryant and talking about not getting too up, with the highs and the ebbs and flows, and never being too low, just being focused and centered. And so that's what it reminded me of. But yeah, so I always had, ever since I was in, I think it was 6th grade, 96, 6th or 7th grade. I'm aging myself right now. Had to listen to that song.
Wasn't even born yet.
had to listen to that song by Tupac to get it going. But you're right. If the vibe was up or down, if I was too up, I had to listen to some reggae to bring me down. My guy, shout out to Kali Buds, or just hardcore rap or even heavy metal to get going on the games where I was like, all right, I need a little more juice right now. So no, that speaks to me. I know what you're saying, brother.
Well,
Yeah.
man, that place is going to be juiced on Sunday. I'm going to be juiced on my couch. I know you guys are going to be juiced up to go play. And Jordyn, we know you got to go lift and all that, man. So we just really appreciate your time, and give some love to the guys back in the locker room. We're behind them. We're supporting you guys, and can't wait to watch you guys hit the field on Sunday.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys for having me, man. Have a blessed day.
Cool.
Brooksy, stay blessed, brother. I'm here. Anytime you want to watch film, do whatever. You let me know.
Yes, sir. You know I'll be hitting you. Appreciate you.
All right, brother.
Later, man. Thanks, Jordyn.